Hey, look at this. We dinged and tinted the medallion.
How you do that?
Well, you hand it to Emma and she drops it on the sidewalk.
Emma. Super klutzy.
She borrowed it. She is handing it back to me. And it came off. She didn't drop it. It came, the pen thing came off.
Why
Which reminds me.
we put Emma in charge of handling the explosive equipment.
Yeah.
Because there's a lack of...
Well, it's Rare Whiskey Friday.
Oh, starting with the rare whiskey. First one in the batch, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you're up.
Yeah. Oh, am I? I thought I did it. Okay, I'll give it another shot. I thought I did it last time.
I'm pretty sure I did it last time. Yes.
Welcome to Rare Whiskey Friday. We're going to go through and sample a few things. Some are large distributors. More often than not, they are small distilleries without a large amount of distribution. I think it's supposed to be bigger brands.
That's fine, but you already see.
If you should be so lucky as to live in a place where you can get your hands on this bottle, you're welcome to the review. And thank you for the magnificent bastard who sent it in.
That was really good. Okay.
I really ran out of...
So what I was most impressed by was you took a little detour. Sidebar. And you still didn't take a breath.
Yeah.
You still didn't take a breath.
But the thing is, that very end wasn't air, really. It was like
collapsing
my chest cavity and pushing things through my throat. Yeah. This is from Trash Titans. Kat Rajnay and Shane Jeffcoat.
Daniel in the distance, I hear and smell something very, very
probably
trashy.
You smell that?
Trashy. Look what you've done. You did this to yourself.
Yeah, they did. I thought it was going to shame people, but now people are bragging about being a trash titan.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's not working.
No, it's not.
It's a community full of masochists. This is supposedly a Richardson, Texas distillery that I have never heard of.
There's a Texas distillery you have not heard of.
Yeah, Richardson. And it's called Lockwood Distilling Co.
Okay.
And all I know is that they made it, distilled and bottled, and it's a straight bourbon.
A bourbon?
Straight rye.
Straight rye.
So we'll see. I don't know. I went on the website. There's not a lot of information about it, but something popped. Don't say anything yet. Hang on. Something just popped in my. When I was.
Okay.
Broccoli.
Broccoli?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the other day, I roasted broccoli in the oven, so it's got the charred bits, you know?
So you're getting a pretty intense vegetal note.
Yeah, with Parmesan cheese dusted onto it.
I'm getting a much more ashy nose.
Yeah, well, those charred blackened edges of broccoli.
The blackened edges.
That's why you roasted it.
You're throwing the blackened edges.
Yeah.
You're throwing the blackened edges.
Yeah, blackened edged vegetal.
And once you tried out the blackened edges. Yeah. So first and foremost for me, it's ashy, and then there's a sweet vegetal note.
Yeah.
There's a sweetness underlying the ash.
I am not a fan of that nose. That vegetal note is so strong, it is throwing me.
So I would not go in blind and guess rye.
Right.
That amount of ashiness?
Right. Oh, no. I would never have guessed rye, just from the nose in general.
Yeah. And then underneath that, there's some type of baking spice.
There is a round sweetness to it.
You know what? I think underneath the ashiness, the vegetal note, a little bit of sweetness, the thing that I have found in rye in the past is like a little bit of a thread of a cola note underneath all that.
Yeah, but I can see what you mean, but it's so far back there. I would attribute the cola to the dense sweetness that's in the nose, because the sweetness that's there is a thick sweetness, not a metallic, thin, papery vanilla sweetness.
Under the ash, vegetation.
Yeah.
Things.
It's not rich. It's just not paper thin. It's rounded.
Yeah.
Like hard candy.
And then I'm going to guess 45%. It's a weird proof. It's not going to be that. What do you say?
It is 45.
It's 45?
Yeah.
Oh!
90 proof.
Ah, yeah, 45%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is batch number Amber. I think they understand how numbers work.
They've been sampling their own product.
What number? What number is that bottle?
9, 10.
Someone hands him a bottle. Amber.
11 Bob.
Yeah. It did. I did read the one thing though. I don't normally do this, but on their website it was really funny actually. Their write-ups on all their employees were actually kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
Here we are. What a wild
Yeah, there's
ride.
like a charred sugar, like a caramelized sugar around the edges of all that.
Yeah. I'm waiting to taste it because I'm waiting to try to get used to that nose.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very unique nose. It's definitely not classic rye.
Evan Batt, it says, Evan is the co-owner of Lockwood. He forces his bad ideas on the team, slows down the kitchen, walks behind the bar to make himself drinks when it's busy, laughs at his own jokes, and turns the spotlight on his softball trophies.
You know, I wish you would have saved that because I'm very biased now.
Yeah.
Because I really want to like this.
I know, right?
After reading that.
Now, Sally, you expect Sally's one, and it is. She starts with, she's a teacher and she runs the social media and says, but here's the best line. Sally runs the company's social media platforms and merchandise purchasing due to her lack of restaurant experiences. She has focused her time on bussing tables and doing dishes.
So
she's known as the Dish Slayer.
We couldn't find anything else for her to do, so we threw her at the threw her at the merch.
Right. And Sean, the VP of Operations, it all started when he was voted most flirty in 8th grade.
So how do I get him to flirt back?
Right.
Booze.
Booze. When he's Chad Jolka, everything looks normal until the end. When he's not spilling things on his pants at the distillery, he can be found hanging out with his kids.
All right.
It's all stuff like that the whole time.
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
All right, I'm going in.
Okay. Taste is better than the nose.
But it's very similar.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
I still don't like it that much.
I think I'm getting more of
Damn it.
I'm getting more ethanol. I'm getting more ethanol than what I should be getting at 45%.
Can I tell you that I had this really weird experience? I'm going to take a second sip and see if it happens again.
Yeah.
Where it did this nothing, boom, nothing.
Yeah, there was a big swell.
Yeah, and then it's alcohol and bitterness is all that's left. Ethanol and bitterness.
I got more sweetness on the taste than I did the nose.
Yeah, that boom was sugar.
Yeah, it was sugar, and then also the alcohol heat. 45% ABV. That shouldn't be a meaningful amount of heat, but I felt like there was it may be because it's the first sip of the day.
It did it again. Nothing, and then bam, and then it thinned out. Now it's sugar ending.
Did you say this is Rare Whiskey Friday?
Yeah, we're doing in depth because I was so thrown off by the nose and I forgot it was Rare Whiskey Friday.
Yeah.
Well, but the next 3 bottles are from a rep. Anyway, okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Boom, and now sugar, ash.
So
vegetal.
whenever something is off the beaten path, off the beaten trail, I appreciate something is different. This is different, but it's not really singing my tune.
Yeah.
It's not.
You know what it reminds me of? I just realized.
I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it.
I'm gonna I have to do this. I have no choice. Don't look at what this is. Just smell. And this is what it smells like. And maybe even tastes like. Okay, smell to the bottle. I'm covering things up.
No, I don't get it.
That green vegetal.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
See, for me,
poutine.
The leading note for me, again, is the ashiness.
Yeah, not me.
If you would have pulled out an ashy whiskey.
No.
Maybe even like bone.
Maybe bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it reminded me of the smell of poutine.
Okay.
That's what it reminds me of. Okay, these 3 bottles are all from Lisa Whitford, who's a rep for the distillery.
Lisa, she's so it's a little bit of
Is that her card?
this little situation. It's a little awkward.
Oh, no, Lisa Morrison.
Well, what about this guy, Ryan Thomas?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's more than one Lisa.
There's people involved that sent this bottle.
Yeah, so Lisa Morrison, I think, is who I've been talking to.
But the Ryan Thomas is the founder
And
CEO.
Hey, we have a friend named Ryan Thomas. I actually know 2 people named Ryan Thomas in my life.
You're not special, Ryan.
That's bizarre.
That's what he said.
We got 3 bottles.
It's pretty rude and unnecessary, but he said it.
Well, I'm a rude and unnecessary person.
Daniel, and where it is superfluous.
Yeah, rude and unnecessary. Let's do them all side by side. So, it's a Tennessee distillery.
Did we do the awkward silence though?
I mean, we did by just giving them shit about not being
But-
original or important. Oh, crickets.
Because they have a vested interest. You're disturbing the crickets. I kind of like how they did the cork though. See, it's got that cork.
Yeah, the branded cork.
Square bottle. Oh, and then they got the thing printed on the bottle. Oh, and then they did in the back. So they're doing a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to figure out how to do. Okay, we're back. You print on the bottle.
Yeah, and
cool.
then a sticker to
And
change
then the inside, you can see the back of the
through.
sticker,
Yeah.
like we did with the Eleanor, but that's
Yeah.
some type of topographical thing.
Yeah, so it's the map of where the Wheelers Raid happened. So
Right.
their name is based on a famous battle in the Civil War called the Wheelers Raid.
Okay.
So it's Wheelers Raid Distillery. Yes. We got 2 of their bourbons, and one is a bourbon, a rye. The bourbon is number 1 original blend. The rye is number 4, and then they sent us the French oak finished number 3. So let's do rye last. Start with the normal bourbon. Now, every one of these bottles on the back says distilled in Indiana.
Oh, is this MGP?
I don't know. I think it is.
Did you do...
Ow! Dude, that was so unfun just now.
It was rude and unnecessary.
A sharp point of this plastic went straight up my fingernail. Like right up my fingernail.
But you should
And
use...
it's bleeding now. That's nice. That's a nice touch.
You do realize this is like a nightmare scenario for a rep. They send something to be reviewed, and hopefully the reviewers like it.
We injure ourselves.
Yeah, they're like, it made him bleed on camera.
Yeah.
He was in physical pain.
Yeah. He's suing the distillery.
Dude, that'd be a bitch move.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be funny though.
More of a bitch move than funny, but it's still a little
Well, I
funny.
mean, we wouldn't follow through on it, but it'd be funny to give them someone's never. Well, then they'd have to spend money responding, and
Right.
I would laugh.
Yeah, I did too. And
I would. I know. I'm still working on. No, you didn't do 2. You did 1.
No, I did too. I did.
No, I did that
both
one.
of those.
This
So
is
you
original.
can watch
Okay.
the playback. I did both of those.
Lie, pants on fire. Okay, this
That
is the
was
bourbon.
rude and unnecessary.
I want to compare the bourbon to the French oak one, which is this one.
Yes.
So bourbon, then, French oak finished. And what they said they did was they took French oak staves to finish the bourbon. So French oak. Left hand, wait, switch it. So we're both in the same. Left hand bourbon, right hand French oak finished. That smells familiar.
I like the nose.
Yeah, it's nice and orange zest and brown sugar.
I get a big velvety, almost maraschino, but a little bit more deep and rich than that.
Yeah. That's nice smelling.
Velvety.
Velvety, like the rabbit?
The velveteen?
Yeah. This is a 3-year-old bourbon and 100 proof, 50% alcohol. Okay, French oak. What does the French oak add?
It's very similar.
Oh, whoa, no, it's not.
I'm finding a lot of similarity.
I'm not. This one's a year older, but it's also,
I find more oakiness.
there's this like wood oil that's even stronger.
Yeah. The wood bits are stronger.
Less
And
sweet, more wood.
the cherry is tamed and the wood bits are stronger, but the overall experience.
Yes, it is similar profile.
Yeah. This is.
It's like the same bourbon with a different costume.
Which
on
one
it.
are you on?
I just tried the first one and it's bitey, but I like it actually. It's just a good cask strength, cherry forward,
Oh, it's 50%.
orange, citrusy,
Didn't you say 50?
brown sugar. Yeah.
It's 50, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Classic. Classic. Very.
Ooh, dude, try the French oak one. That got almost like potpourri perfumey when it's added to the palate. I really love the oiliness of that palate on that French oak one.
I see what you're going for. Mm-hmm. I think I like this one a little bit better.
Yeah, because you love the cherry note.
I do like the cherry note, yeah.
You'll be happy to know that when Emma was making our bourbon, one of her primary goals was to find the cherry note in the cuts.
Oh, nice.
And figure out where that shows up and make sure it stays.
Yeah.
And we don't leave it behind. All right, those are good.
I agree.
I like them, but I like this one better.
What this did that was nice was it was a little bit more oaky that became almost an oak / borderline coffee nuttiness.
Yeah.
It was almost getting there.
Yeah.
Almost getting there. But it lost a step with the sweetness.
It did.
This has more of that classic bourbon sweetness. The French oak tames a lot of that, but what it delivers, arguably, people will like that better.
Yeah. This is the rye.
Okay.
Whoa. Is it just me or did you get flowers?
It's a little bit softer on the nose than the first two.
Yeah.
You're getting flowers.
Now I'm getting green tea.
Yeah. There's green tea and a little bit of a minty quality.
Yeah. I was about to say like peppermint. Like peppermint tea. Interesting. That's an easy drinker right there.
Yeah.
That one down like butter.
That's really nice.
Good night.
Yeah. I like the lot of that.
45% alcohol, 3
brand.
years,
That's-
8 months.
That's why it's softer.
Also Indiana.
So the MGP rye.
I don't know. We're guessing, but
Okay.
who else would source at that scale for these guys?
And these are very classic. Right?
They never said it was MGP. I'm just going to go on record.
That's fine. But it's just
I
Indiana.
think it
Here's the
tastes similar.
thing. And this is me projecting, but
Yeah.
if I was a distillery in Indiana that wasn't MGP, I would try to be coloring well outside the lines.
Yeah, not go classic.
Yeah, because like, man, this giant corporation over here has cornered that market. Mm-hmm. But I really like the rye.
Yeah.
I really
What's
like the
your
bourbon.
favorite?
And I don't dislike any of these.
Yeah, me either.
I think honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Was it the rye?
As the rye.
Yeah.
I
wasn't prepared for that either, but
really like that rye. It's a nice balancing act between, this little bit of a light, fresh, a little bit of a minty quality, a little bit of a tea quality in there. The 45%, there's still plenty of flavor, but it's a little bit softer. At the 100 proof, at the 50%, this is more classic. I really like this sweet classic cherry bourbon notes in there. The French oak, didn't do anything bad to it, but I actually like the little bit more dense sweetness on this one.
I would say 1, 2, 3.
I would say 1, 2, 3. Okay, was that the thing?
Yeah.
We just spent like half the episode on the
I know.
Texas whiskey.
Yeah, but this is good.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I'll fight for a friend.
What? He's not really. Where's the gusto?
I don't know. I got something in my eyes.
I found that rude and unnecessary.
If you fight me, just like you, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.